Episode 10 of Learning ADC. Now, before we begin with this video, I want to look at something we can apply to all future videos. So, that would be the criteria for why I picked a replay to analyze. So, we look at this game, there's like three criteria for me. So, one, do I have resources? So resources allow me to actually impact the game based on my positioning and my mechanics. So that's something to tick. I had 12 kills this game, so yes, I did have resources. Another criteria is, was I the best performing player on my team? Now, not all of these have to be ticked for it to be worth replaying, right? Because if I reach full build and my support or my mid lane is 040, it really makes no difference. I can still flash an Ornn stun, an Ornn knock up, and like kill everyone, so that's not really an excuse. But it is adds to the criteria. So Bard actually outperformed me. He got the A statistically on OP.gg. And then lastly but not least, did I win the match? No, I did not. So I had 12 kills, Bard outperformed me statistically, and I lost the match. And now, going on with a more conscious mindset with analyzing the match, what did, it would usually be something like, how good was my laning phase, how good was my macro, how good was my team fighting. But I want to be a bit more specific and apply a more specific, generalized concept to my future analysis. We'll test this out for like the next like 4 or 3 analyses. So first thing we're going to be looking at micro, but more specifically the abilities. So ultimate optimization. Was there a future use? Did it have a high percentile of landing? So when the grubs are being contested, did I aim decently at the grub's pit? And Jinx ult actually flies faster than expected, so placement matters a lot. Did I place it at the grub's pit or did I place it in my own jungle or something? These are the questions we need to ask of a high percentile at landing. Now, was there a future use? Could I have reasonably enter lane and wait for a good all-in to combine with CC and use my ultimate? So that's one. Next up is mid-game macro. So mid-game macro, obviously in a more generalized concept, is did I farm a lot? Did I get my resources in? Did I catch waves? But for me, for more future VOD reviews and more just like seeing if I do it, is cross mapping. So when they have uh, numbers advantage and they can take objectives, could I have got a tier 2 turret instead of staggering left, right? And it's kind of obvious that we're behind in gold, we're behind in health and resources, meaning we're not going to have a high percentage chance of winning that fight. Could I have cross-mapped and get more resources, getting faster third item or something? And then another thing, lethal tempo all-ins. No side or back clicks. So when the enemy gets caught out of their position or their cooldowns are down, did I click left or right? Did I click behind me? Or should I have clicked forwards? Clicking forwards instead of clicking behind is the difference between having to use your flash to get the kill and not having to use your flash to get the kill. So lethal tempo all-ins. And then a more advanced thing, which if you're aiming for the higher ranks is what you should know, is the exact enemy CD to the exact number. So in this replay, range characters are usually 10-second CDs. Melee characters are around 20 cooldowns. So this is in the bot lane. So hooks are usually 20 CDs. Range characters are 10 CDs. So if we look at Zilean, Q is like 10 to 8 seconds. W is 14 to 6 seconds. But that's like his second ability that he maxes. So it's really 10-second Q, 14-second W. Play around those cooldowns, play around those lethal tempo all-ins. And then with Sivir, we have 10-second to 8-second Q cooldown, and then an unchanging 12-second W cooldown. So this is what we're aiming for. I'm probably going to miss this in a replay, but these are the 4 principles that I'm going to be like probably spending the next 4 replays to check if I'm doing correctly. And of course, I am watching some coaching VODs, I am watching some guides, so I want to use that to analyze. I mean, if it pops up in my head of like a concept like possibly not resetting and pressuring the enemies underneath turret, just spitballing back in my mind idea I've been taking notes of, yeah, of course. But ult optimization, mid-game macro cross-mapping, lethal tempo all-in, playing around enemy CD to the exact number. So that's what we're going to be looking at when we analyze replays. Okay, let's begin. Oh my god, bro. Seriously though? Okay, let's begin. So Bard taking a lot of damage. You could make an argument for parallel positioning here. I mean, Bard is literally just like we're trying to fight for minions, right? He's just like trading violently. I mean, look at the way he's playing, right? I mean, there's nothing really much you can do. But keep in mind, this is the person who outperforms me this match, so you need to stay humble. Sometimes you're gonna get people to int the lane, but I did get outperformed. Let the lane push towards me. Gonna put this on 2 times speed. Checking. Alright, cool. Getting hit by abilities for no reason. Yeah, I keep getting hit by Zilean Q. But once again, we're kind of just looking at the ult optimization, mid-game macro, lethal tempo all-in, playing around CDs to the exact number. Okay, so here we got a fight here. So they just say balls to the wall all-in. Here, it's another thing against Zilean, man. I think I just want to take cleanse, man. And let's have a look. So playing around CDs to the exact number. So 14 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's have a look. I just want to have a look at the CDs exactly. Right. And also, I think versus Zilean's such an annoying champion, I think I want cleanse. It is a bit nitpicky. Okay. He's 14 seconds. 13. So it's like 13 seconds. 1, 13. So 13 seconds. So if I was playing around Zillion stuff right to the exact CD. Also, I probably should place a blue warden here like right damn now. So he's still got a decent amount of time. So this is another bad thing. I think you don't have to flash the first Q, but you most definitely need to flash the second. Yeah, flashing the first Zillion Q, I don't like it. I most definitely do not like it. Barry kind of helped me though here. Yeah, flashed a bit way too damn fast. And also, obviously his second Q is coming up. His second Q is already there. Yeah, not good. Yeah, I could add that to the notes, like flashing, I'm flashing the first Zillion Q. But once again, I kind of just like cleanse way more versus Zillion. We have to see the value. Although I think if I don't take cleanse, I think I get one shot still, so barrier's alright. I just need to not flash the first kill, I need to ward the bush. But slow, we just died in the lane, we're coming back to lane, we're slow pushing. I think I was level 2, so there was no real chance to like get my E optimization. Yeah, double range, playing around the CC. Oh, he looks like a good CC. This guy sprints at me, lands his Q. If I get hit by the second Q, I'm getting like one shot by Sivir, so I kind of have to give him some respect. You could make the argument that most definitely could have tried to get the E off, but it's fine. I'm getting hit by a lot of Zillion Qs. Yeah, lethal tempo optimization. Playing around enemy CDs. So like when Zillion wastes a Q, it's a decent opportunity to start fighting. But Bard is playing heavily back. I'm getting hit by a lot of Zillion Qs, and that is decently troll. I'm getting hit by a lot of Zillion Qs. So that's kind of like an objective in the next match, to not get hit by so many Zillion Qs. And I'm forced out of lane because I took so much poke, and I miss a decent 3 melee minions. 4. Damn, 4 minions of XP just missed like that. Blast the back line. I love the setup, one shot the caster minions. So here's a decent. So our first ultimate, right? Now, so LeBlanc just killed. So first of all, do I think I'm gonna need ultimate in a future fight? I feel like Sivir's got her shield, Zillion's got they've got barrier heal. Bard is not really that hard of an all-in champ. So no, I don't think I'll really be needing this ult. I think this is fair enough to go for. Now, Is this person looking to base when Kayn is looking to push with him? No. So I think this is a ult that says LeBlanc is basing, when in reality should be an ult here saying LeBlanc is gonna push with her jungler. That would have been way better. I still think it was crap to use ultimate, but I should have assumed, based on posture, based on her jungler being there, that she's gonna try and get a better reset off. So yeah, saying that she's gonna base is not the best. Alright, so here's a decent mess up on my end. So Zilean runs at me, whiffs his Q, whiffs another Q. I have E. So when someone like Fresh, right, jumps on you and whiffs everything and it looks to walk back, you can use E to stop them from walking that direction, and then you can use W to like hit them predictably. And then Bard lands empowered Q, and then they just die, right? So this is Zilean charging at me, whiffs all this stuff. I don't press traps behind. There's a common thing. Zilean running at you, whiffing all his abilities. Fresh running at you, whiffing all his abilities, and you press E not to combine CC with the Bard, but to make them have predictable pathing and land your W, and then your support combines their slow, and then it's just a mega ton of damage. You're gonna get like 5 autos off. So yeah, so far the ultimate optimization is off, with assuming LeBlanc is gonna base, and then the E optimization is off by not punishing Zilean for his extremely aggressive positioning, not just looking to combine CC. So another nitpicky thing as well, something I should always be doing, is when I'm walking to lane, I should be looking at summoners. So let's look at this. So I just purchased an item. Now it's time to use my mini map while I'm walking to lane. So I'm still walking to lane. I'm still walking to lane. LeBlanc used flash. When did she use flash? I mean, this is like five like while I'm basing, which is fair. But yeah, if better map awareness, we know her flash comes up by 16 minutes. Using F keys, no ultimates were used. No summoners were used while I was walking to lane, but it's just good to just keep track. Here's a nice little fight. Here's E optimization and ult optimization coming right up. And lethal tempo clicks. So what can kill me? So this is another thing, right? Combining Alright, so this trap feels off. So I tried to sprint. So this is me walking, this is me walking, this is me walking. I believe I'm in W range. I'm definitely in double range. I'm definitely in double range now. So I think post Zilean, there's a lot of anti-Zilean tech in this replay. Post Zilean GA, W plus R. Maybe if I press W press R, maybe Zilean doesn't. Lee Sin doesn't have to burn Alt there. Still get there in the end. Or hell, just W, I guess. I saved my ultimate. But ultimate's only true value is like damage. So not gonna be saving it for the next time I do damage. So Zilean GA. When I'm re-watching this replay, we definitely need to take some notes on Zilean. I've actually not seen a reason to take cleanse yet, actually. But fast forward times 4. Farming. Still in laning phase. Focusing on my CSing. Get the turret. Farming. Take opportunity to place deep vision. Alright, let's see this optimization again. I ult nothing. Even now I don't really need cleanse. This was good. I did not need to use ult there though. Like, I land stun. Lee Sin lands Q, dies. I did not perfectly land my W. Waste ult. Did not think about Lee Sin landing his Q. Missed my W into R. Here I troll. This is giga trolling. This is extreme trolling. Use your summoners. Use your summoners to live. Here I just got like stupid greedy for some reason and just test the limits. ADC wants to trade flashes. I'm dead here. I need to flash here. Yep. Flashing K and ult. So that was super troll dying for no reason when I have both summoners up. Violently trolling. And now I'm not there for the fight. I'm here for the fight now. I should get a triple kill here, I think. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Triple kill. I am now 4-2. We love to see it. Mid game macro going mid. So, yeah. Ability problems, playing around enemy CDs, we haven't really seen it yet. Ultimate. I mean, the ultimates are still on corner. I think another thing we need to look at with Zilean, man, is his ultimate CD. That's something I'm not actually thinking about. His ultimate CD is a relatively important one. But fast forward. I take a reset here. I'm not sure about this reset, man. This is mid-game macro cross mapping, I feel. So I base here, right? Do I get a second item? I get a second item. This is decently justified. But could I have got this turret? I think basing for a second item every game is when Dragon is spawning is not the worst optimization on Earth. So My flash. My flash is down. What can kill me in this team fight? Kayn W. That's what can kill me. How do we engage? We're looking for Yone ult. We don't have it. Lee Sin ult possibly. But more realistically, Bard ult. What? So, I could stagger around here, right? But when you're playing ADC, you can't poke, you can't engage. Therefore, your only use is like when a fight actually happens. Here's a good fight though. You see what I mean? This is a good, very good macro optimization of not just staggering near mid. So this is pretty damn good so far. There's no reason for this Bard to outperform me. And this was funny. This was funny. So even when I get rooted, he can still drop double bombs on me and kill me. This was decently troll. Herald is up. All I have to do is do nothing. I'm taking a gamble play, but this is another note to take versus Zilean. When you stun him with your root, he can still CC you for 1.5 seconds or however long it is. Using my F keys. So I just spawned. Set leaving. Jax is top. I think another thing is I don't really play around as Jax, man. Although he is 1 in 6, he is getting destroyed, but he is getting good split pushing pressure. But I'm decent macro. If I didn't die to LeBlanc, we take Herald for sure. Okay. I mean, we're taking Herald now. We still get it, it looks. Could have took it faster, though. Fight. Very nice. Very nice. And we lose this game. The big reason why I think I lost this game is like the set. I don't think later in the game you're gonna see set W, and the non-sweet spot actually like one shots most of my health, and I die to a Kayn Q with GA. But I'm not gonna play this forever. We still got like a lot of mistakes, so this is the position. Still a relatively long game. But you can already see the effects of like mid-game macro, ability optimization, mid-game macro, but lethal temper all and playing around CD. I need to think more about that. So here we get Baron. So here's cross mapping in effect. How do you get use out of Baron? You spread your troops without dying. Their engage isn't insane. They got Kayn and they got Set. So you spread the attackers. So good spreading so far. Good spreading. I also think about Baron like this. So the whole idea is your team groups up in one area, let's say example mid, then someone that's really hard to kill goes to another area, and you're guaranteed to get value. So we're vibing right now. Herald is coming up. So, I mean, sorry, inhibitors coming up. So Herald, what am I saying? So if we look here, I think this is the target. But we're spreaded. We're spreaded. We love spreading. Yeah, open inhib. Open inhib. I feel like macro-wise, I should ping everyone to come here, and then someone else can split here or something, or a different lane. This is an open inhibitor not being contested. When I have like 1 billion damage, and Bard has ult and stuff. And look, no spread. This is absolutely terrible use of Baron. An open inhib. We can take that. Oh, here comes the fight. Here comes the fight. Look at this. So I am super strong. I got flash barrier. I just got chunked out heavy, but I have a lot of life steal. Ooh, you see what I mean? Damn. So the Sivir damage from the bouncing W and the set ult. And this doesn't really feel like it does any. These traps don't really feel like they do anything. And I'm dead. But hopefully that was a decent enough analysis. We're gonna base it off of those 4 principles. But hope to see you guys in episode 11.